Hello everyone, I'm Amber Shadwick. Welcome to Earth Yoga. Let's begin. Let's go ahead and close our eyes, taking a comfortable seat, closing our eyes, going inwards for a moment. Just taking a moment to take a physical scan of our body. If we're experiencing any areas of tightness or tension, just allowing ourselves to send breath to those areas. Allow ourselves to come into Bhu Mudra, peace fingers into the earth. Just breathing into Bhu Mudra for several breaths. Cultivating in earth energy. Our Apana Vayu, this downward force of energy. So just noticing if you can lengthen out the exhalation here. And the next inhalation, please bring the hands into Anjali Mudra at the heart center. Let's take a moment here to just set an intention prior to movement today. What does that heart space need? How can we honor the earth element in this space? Feeling fully alive, grounded, centered. Just taking a moment to set an intention surrounding that space. And taking a big breath in into that intention. And as you exhale, just open your mouth and emptying what's no longer feeding that intention. Take an inhale again. Open the mouth. Just letting it go one more time. Breath in through the nose. Grounding breath out through the mouth. And on the inhalation, please open the eyes. And we'll transition onto our backs. You will need the block close by. So coming on down to the back. Knees stay bent. We'll lower all the way back. And just allowing ourselves to rest onto the mat for a moment. And then on the inhalation, we'll just begin with some pelvic bridge, just beginning to involve the spine, connecting the breath with movement. So as you inhale, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lift the hips up off the earth. And as you exhale, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering the hips back down. Inhale, slowly rolling the hips up and off the earth. And as you exhale, slowly lowering the hips back down. A couple more times with your breath, just beginning to fill the breath with movement. Pausing at the top maybe, as you exhale, lowering down. One more time, please. Once the hips make it back to the earth, just allowing the soles of the feet to come together, allowing the knees to fall open wide, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, just allowing the hips to feel supported by the earth. So with every exhalation, can you allow your hips to soften, letting go of any gripping or tension that you're holding in the hips. The next inhalation, the hands can assist as you bring the knees back together. Let's bring the knees into the chest here, and then little circles just massaging the SI points. And then little circles in the opposite direction. Keeping the right knee into the chest, begin to send the left leg out long. Just hug that right knee into the chest, beginning to massage the internal organs here. So just holding that right knee in. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Taking another inhale. And then on the exhale, allowing the right knee to fall across the left leg, opening the right arm. Nice easy twist, opening up the low back, so creating space from the right shoulder to the right hip. The head can fall to the right if that feels good to you. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. On the inhalation, bringing the knee back to center. Hug the right knee in. And then grab a hold of the pinky toe side edge of the right foot and bring the foot into half of happy baby. The left hand can release down by the side. Taking a big breath in here. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale again. And as you exhale, allow the knee to bend into the chest and fall across the left leg again, opening the right arm. Just for a breath this time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, right knee comes back to center. Hug that right knee in and then go ahead and send that right leg out long. Bringing the left knee into the chest now. Left knee comes into the chest. Holding, hugging it down, being active with Tugging the knee into the chest to massage the internal organs, taking a big breath in. Big breath out. In breath. Out breath. Breathing in. Exhaling out. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, allowing that left knee to fall across the right leg, opening the left arm, looking to the left. Just feeling the stretch across the left side body. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. On the inhalation, bringing the left knee back into the chest, grabbing the pinky toe side edge of the left foot this time, bringing the foot into half of happy baby, drawing that knee into the elbow or armpit, releasing that right arm down by the side, palm facing skyward, and just breathing here into half of happy baby. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, just allowing the left knee to fall back across that right leg for a breath. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left knee comes back to center. Hug it in, and then send that left leg long. Please bring both knees into the chest again. Both knees come into the chest, hugging both knees down, just compressing the low back. Take a big breath in. Big breath out, keeping the low spine into the earth, tailbone down into the earth, and then grabbing a hold of the pinky toe side edges of both feet and coming into full happy baby. Keeping the tailbone rooted. Spine is into the earth, taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Just releasing the happy baby, bringing the feet back into the mat. Widen out the legs this time. The feet are to the width of the mat. So you're wide out to the width of the mat. And then I want you just to drop the knees to the left. Internal and external rotation of the legs, and then bring the legs back to center. Drop the knees to the right. Feeling the internal rotation, stretching the hip flexor and quad on the left leg. Come back to center. Do it again. Drop the knees to the left. Arms can just be where they feel comfortable. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, drop the knees to the right. Inhale, knees come back to center. Please walk the feet in just slightly, reaching for the block. We'll take the block and place the block underneath our SI point. So as you inhale, please lift the hips, slide the block right underneath the hips. Just coming into supported bridge pose, just allowing the pelvis to balance here. Couple breaths in supported bridge. And on the next inhalation, please send the legs skyward, coming into supported shoulder stand variation. Legs go up to the sky. This is very renourishing for the legs, our sacral points, low back and spine. So just breathing, trying to release the legs. So try not to hold the legs in any particular manner. Just allow the legs to float. Maybe you want to hold Jala Mudra, which is 3 fingers, like the number 3, inspiring in the water element as we allow the blood flow to reverse, flowing from our toes all the way into our hip points, pelvis, low back, and spine. Go ahead on the next inhale just to begin to roll the ankles. So you can separate the feet if your feet were together. Adding in a little bit of the joint freeing series, rolling the ankles and then reversing the direction. Right, here's some popping. And then point and flex the feet. Feel the energy coming back into the legs, having a little tingling sensation. That is normal. And then pausing for a moment. And then seeing how slow, like water dripping down a window, seeing how slow you can bring the legs back to the earth, bending the knees. Once the feet make it down into the earth, just pausing for a moment, feeling the flush into the legs. And on the next inhalation, we'll bring the right knee into the chest, hugging that right knee into the chest. You can send that left leg long if that feels good. Just the preference to send the left leg long, but if the knee needs to stay bent, that is okay as well. So we're hugging that right knee in, beginning to open the hip flexor, psoas muscle on the left. So staying active in that left leg, pressing down through the quad and the hamstring. And as you drive that right knee in, if you want a little bit more, you can take that right knee out and around to the side. Just hugging it in, breathing into the left hip flexor, the psoas. This is a great stretch if you have low back pain consistently. This is something that you should be doing daily. Tight hips, tight quads. Opening up the psoas. The knee is directed to the right. On the inhalation, bring that knee back to center. And we'll begin to bend that left knee back in. Release that right foot into the earth, coming back to the supported bridge. Just a nice easy transition, bringing the left knee into the chest on the inhalation, and then sending that right leg out long if the leg extended feels good. Just honoring your body. So really active in that right leg, pressing down to the earth with the quad and the hamstring. If you want a little bit more, you can drive that left knee out and around, hugging it in, taking a big breath in, directing the breath right to the hip flexor, psoas. you've navigated the knee to the side, please bring the knee back to center. Bend the right knee in. Release the left leg. Coming back to that supported bridge. Taking a big breath in. Open the mouth and ground through the exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Breath in. Breath out. On the inhale, please lift the hips, remove the block, bring the hips back to the earth. If it feels good to windshield wiper the knees for a moment, you can do so, just being nice and gentle, releasing that low back. Doing what feels organic in your body. So if staying still feels organic, you can stay still. And then we'll reach and locate our strap. We'll take the strap around the right foot, and then we'll send that right leg up to the sky. If you feel comfortable with sending that left leg out long, feel free to send the left leg out long, remembering that it's not full expression right at first. We're breathing into the full expression. Allow yourself the time to nurture the asana through the breath. So flexing the foot, reaching that heel up to the sky like you're putting a footprint on the sky. So it's not about how far back my leg can go, but can I lengthen the hamstring? Can I lengthen through the Achilles, into the calf, into the connection of the hamstring? Taking a big breath in. With every exhalation, can you deepen the stretch? Meaning, can you release any tension, gripping, anything that you're holding? Just let it go with the exhalation. This is another amazing stretch. For those of you out there who have low back pain, you should be doing this every day. So flexing the foot, really stretching the hamstring. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. On the next inhalation, please place the strap into the left hand. Allow that right leg to fall across midline. Let the hip raise, and then go ahead and adjust. Draw that glute muscle back. So you're going to feel the stretch into the glute, into the IT, a little bit different into the hamstring. The head can turn to the right, or the head can stay to center, whatever feels good, and just breathe. See if you can direct the breath to the area of tension. On the inhalation, right hand can assist to grab the strap. Bring that leg back to center. Right leg comes to center, pausing in the center. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out. And then inhale, bending that right knee in, removing the strap, and just allowing the right foot to fall into tree pose. Reclining tree here. Seeing if you can just allow the hip to relax, allowing gravity to open the hip. This is a passive hip opener. All you have to do is just relax. On the next inhalation, please bring the knee back to center. Hug that right knee in, and then go ahead and stretch that right leg out long. See if you feel a difference in the right and the left leg. Just cultivating awareness. And then we'll bend the right leg. We'll take the left foot into the strap this time. Left foot goes skyward. flexing the foot. Just noticing if you might feel a difference between the left side versus the right side. And then being gentle with yourself, allowing yourself to breathe before you maybe extend that right leg out long when you're ready. It does enhance the stretch with the leg long. So flexing the foot, just breathing into the left hamstring, Achilles and calf this time. Heel to the sky, taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. On the inhalation, taking the right hand, grabbing the strap with the right hand, allowing the left leg to fall across midline, cross to the right, and then drawing that left glute back. So that's where you're going to really feel the stretch. As if my hip is lifted, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm not feeling it quite as much as if I draw that glute muscle back. Keeping the foot flexed, taking a big breath in. The arm can open. You can look to the left if that feels good. Take a big breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. On the next inhalation, the left hand can assist as you bring the left leg back to center. Taking a breath into the center, take a big breath in. Big breath out. And on the inhalation, bending the left knee in, removing the strap, just allowing that left foot to fall into tree pose. Allowing the arms to rest out, palms facing skyward. Even though the focus is on the legs today, we're still focused on keeping our shoulders externally rotated with the palms facing the sky. The next inhalation, bringing that left knee back to center, hugging it into the chest, and then sending that left leg long. You should feel balanced on the right and left side, creating some symmetry through the stretch. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet back together, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand can rest on the low belly, one hand can rest on the heart, one hand can go to the heart, one hand to the earth, however you'd like to reconnect today. And on the next inhalation, please bring the knees back together. Bring the knees into the chest. Little circles just massaging the SI points. Just as we started, little circles massaging the SI points in the opposite direction. Allow the knees to fall to the right. Open the left arm, look to the left. Nice, easy spinal twist. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, knees come back to center. Pausing for a moment in the center. Taking an inhale here. Then as you exhale, knees fall to the left. Please open the right arm. Look to the right. Big breath in. Big breath out. On the inhalation, knees come back to center. Please bring the nose to meet the knees to seal the practice. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, send the legs out long, all the way into the earth. Send the arms out by your side. Allow yourself just to take up space. Feels good. Take up space. And then taking an inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and just empty. You can do that several times, just giving yourself permission to relax. Just honoring Shavasana, allowing yourself to just relax. If you have the time to remain in Shavasana, please do so. If not, just beginning to deepen the breath, bringing more breath into the heart space. And engaging in any movements that might be reawakening to you. So wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. And then bending the knees, planting the feet into the earth, and gently rolling to your right side, please, onto the right side. Just allowing yourself to be supported by the arm as you rest on the right side. So whatever feels comfortable for you, just resting onto the right side, keeping our energetic body quiet for a moment longer. And using the arms to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed or a soft, gentle gaze ahead. We'll come into Adi Mudra for a moment, so please take the thumbs and place the thumbs at the bottom of the pinky and wrap the fingers around the thumbs and allow the hands, the fists to just rest on the thighs. Just honoring the stability, the stillness, much like the earth element. Just breathing into Adi Mudra for several breaths. And then bringing our hands back into Anjali Mudra at our heart center. And taking a moment here just to express gratitude for showing up today, for taking this time to honor your mind, your body, and your spirit. And take a moment just to reflect on that intention that you set prior to the practice. And And making the commitment to show up for that intention as we step off the mat and move into the rest of our day or evening. Truly living yoga on the mat and off the mat as well. So in honoring our intentions in our practice together today, please bring your hands to your center of integration, the third eye, and we'll bow in respect to you, to me, and our Earth Yoga practice together. Namaste.